Hey there, welcome back. This is Breathe and Budget. My name is Taryn. We talk about all things finance related on this channel, including how we use the zero-based budget method, cash envelopes, as well as fund savings challenges to meet our financial goals. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join our community here, and let's get into today's video. All right, you guys, so we're going to start with our weekly check-in and see what we have left. We have done good in terms of dining out, and I don't mean by not dining out, but we did decide some of that bonus that my husband received, I just transferred it to his personal checking, and he's just been treating us. So it hasn't had to come from the dining out. And then some of it stayed in our account to replenish our, well, not really replenish, we kind of like added to our checking account cushion. And then some went to go towards helping pay for my daughter's car. We went and got her first car. And at this point, I will be doing like a debt confession video to kind of talk about what we owe. We did not finance, we paid for the car outright, but I'll go more into it in that video, but you know, it is still something that we owe. If you'll get it. If you watch the video, if you subscribe, if you stick around, let the suspense, you know, simmer a little bit, but we'll discuss it. So let's get into my spending. I don't know if I've touched it. I know that I need to pull a little bit because I did buy myself a book. I have to see how much it was. I bought the last book of the ACOTAR series, and that's what I'm on right now. And then I don't know what I'm going to jump into. Like, what am I going to read next? Do you guys have any suggestions? If you do, put them in the comments. Should I go to her next series that she has, or is there a whole different author I should start with? But let me know. So in my spending, I still have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. Oh yeah, so I did spend 10. I don't remember what I spent it on, you guys. Yeah, that's gonna elude me. I have absolutely no idea. So this is gonna go towards savings challenges after I pull some of the money to replenish that book, and then that video will be up on Wednesday. All right, so in his spending, since he has that money, he hasn't touched this. So this should be still that 162. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 62. Okay. Moving along. Date night. We have not gone on a date, so this should still be the 200. 100, 20, 40, 60, 82. We will eventually. Okay. And then dining out, we've just been busy. Like, we had the pest guy come. Today's Saturday that I'm recording this. I'm not trying to rush, but I do have yoga. And yesterday we had the pest guy come. And I don't want to say the company just because, I don't know, but the guy was rude. I didn't like him. So I did call the company, and they're going to bring out another guy Monday just to kind of touch up because I wasn't confident in the work he did. And then they made sure that our ongoing treatments will be done by someone else. But he was just kind of condescending. I didn't like his attitude. All right, so dining out, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 81. 181. I kind of counted that ridiculous. Hold on. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, 181. And since we're going to be going to yoga, let me just add a little bit for lunch. Let me take those bills. Well, it shouldn't be more than that, but just in case. I'll take a 22. Yeah, it really shouldn't be more than that. Okay. Put that to the side. Put this back in here. Okay. And then nails. We had stuffed it early in preparation, but my appointment isn't for, I think, another week or two possibly. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 290. And this is more than enough. We actually have had a leftover the last couple times, so I've just let it roll over. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. A thought that I was toying with it is to throw it into our makeup envelope, because we like to do that towards the end of the year, purchase anything that we need to like replenish. Kids, I need to pull out a 20 for River. She wanted me to hold her allowance, aka paycheck, and then she wanted a $20 bill because she wanted it to go to savings. So I'm going to pull that for her, put that to the side. Then we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. This is just a, sure, why not, envelope for the kids. This is just extra kind of fun money, not what is intended to provide for their, needs. Toiletries, we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So we had to purchase sunscreen, and finally I found a few brands, one of them being Hampton Sun, that passes my criteria and the number of points awarded on the Yucca app, but it is expensive. Luckily my HSA card did cover it, but then I just worry because then that takes, from the card, our HSA, for things like copays and prescriptions and stuff like that. It's just crazy to me that things that are healthy for us are so astronomically expensive, and the things that are killing us, you can go get, well, you can't even get it for $1 anymore, but for significantly cheaper. It's just crazy. Okay, household, we have 100 and 200, 20, 40, 60, 75, 76, 77, 277. And then in miscellaneous, I think we just have 15. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's get to stuffing. I'm just going to bring it back. Let me use a little bit of this. Pardon. Everything's dry. My throat's dry. My hand's dry. My skin's dry. Everything's dry. It's just the weather. For my spending, I'm going to go ahead and do the normal 75. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3 10s and 7 5s. And you guys know I try to pull the nice bills. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one was pretty nice. 7 5s. Hi, Atlas. Atlas walked in. Probably hear his pitter patters. So if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that we have a new addition to the family. Her name is Sadie. I'll go ahead and pop her up on the screen. Oh, I need to grab my ones. I need 10 ones. We did rescue her from the shelter. It's on the news, but in our area, the shelters out there are really overwhelmed, and they're having to put down a lot of dogs because they're getting more dogs than they can house and not enough adoptions. 3, 4, 5, 6. The ones kind of suck. 7, 8, 9, 10. And that one I think has a sprinkle. That's so gross. You guys, just so you know, I don't touch my face when I'm dealing with Money, and I wash my hands right after. Money is not the cleanest. So we did adopt Sadie girl, and we're not sure what she is. I did a poll. I think Husky's in there somewhere, but I don't know, maybe some German Shepherd or maybe something else entirely. But we're going to do Embark again. And if you are not familiar with that, we did that with Atlas. It's basically a DNA for your dog. And it is so awesome and so worth it. So I do have a $50 off code. I'm going to go ahead and pop that code on the screen right now. If you use this code, yes, it does give me far less than what it gives you, but it gives you $50 off. I think it gives me like $10. But if you use that and I can get enough $10, and maybe that will help me get Sadie's kit, but it just is amazing. It really breaks down percentage, just like, you know, Ancestry would for us, to tell you what kind of breed she is. And it also provides a health report. So if there's anything significant that we should be concerned about, or I don't know, to prepare for. I mean, some things can really be altered just by the way you eat, like the diet that we provide, or even possible supplements, nutrients, and things like that. So I highly recommend it. I will go ahead and pop up a little video that you'll just see playing on the side of how they presented Atlas's results. It's really cool. So I highly recommend it if you're not sure of what your breed is, which I think is important because, again, with like the health report, what that breed is prone to. So I think it's super important, and I would highly recommend anyone doing that. But tell me in the comments. I'll pop up Sadie too. I'm not sure what side. What do you think she is? Okay. All right, so let's see if I did this right. This should be 75. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right, 75. I've been using my personal money for books because I don't want to create a category just yet for books. Finances are changing this year. When I thought this would be the year of saving, it has turned into the year of spending by way of the car. We're going to be looking to car insurance for her this weekend. And then the air conditioner, and then my husband broke the garage door. So it's just been one thing after another, but surprisingly, I'm not upset. I'm not worried because I have like faith that it's going to completely work out, because our mindset and our like situation is just so different on how we handle money. But definitely turned into the year of spending and not saving. All right. I don't know why I took his out, but I'm going to add to it, so that's fine. I should stop talking for a second. Okay, let's just do 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that should give him 262. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20, 30, 62. Yes. So that's how I used to count like my 20s. I would count 5 to know that it's 100. And sometimes I go back to those old ways. But for like my videos is when I started doing the whole like 20, 40, 61. Oh no, 20, 40, 60, 81. Not going anything else. There's nothing else. Everything else is done. That was just our spending for the week. All right, so we're going to hop into the low priority binder. This is the only binder that we are cash stuffing for today. 108 of this will be left over because that's going towards my savings challenge video. But in the low priority, we're going to hop to, yes, memory. So this is my memories tab. This has our vacation and the seasons. So let's see, I did $100, so I did 2 20s, I did 5 10s, and then I did 2 5s. Okay, and I wasn't sure how I was going to split this up, but all right, let's go ahead and we're going to add 20 to winter. So we have 20, 30, 40. So this is for winter of 2024. And then let's go into, I don't know if you heard my husband coughing in the background. He's loud, sorry. Spring. So let's talk spring. This is the current one that we're in. Let me see how much we have. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. I'm going to go ahead and add 30. So that should be 140, right? 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. Because this is the current season that we're in. We haven't actually tapped into this yet, but we do have an upcoming vacation I might pull for. Summer, which would be the following season, obviously. Let's see, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So let's just go ahead and add 10. Let's go ahead and add 20. So that should be 110. Maybe I'll add, okay, I'm actually going to add 20 more to the current season, and I'm going to add this 10 to fall. So fall is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 70. All right. I'd rather add this to the month that we're in right now. Okay. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160. I don't have a goal specific for each season, so I can't really tell you that. It's more just like, what do I have left over in my budget that I can put towards the seasons? I split it up and then we just use it as we can. There's no rhyme or reason for that one yet. Okay, kids clothing, aka back to school, like what you guys would save for if you had like those types of costs. We do not. We're with a charter school, and our charter school gives us funding, so we don't have to purchase curriculum, books, supplies, things like that. So it's really just their clothing, since they're, you know, we homeschool, like they just need clothes, comfortable clothes and things like that. So we're going to add 200. So this 50 goes here. I know we did 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we did 3 10s. Whoops. And 4 5s. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably should be saving those nicer ones for the savings challenges, but that's okay. Okay. So this should be 200. Let's just make sure. 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Okay. So let's go ahead and add to this. All right, so let's see what we did spend some, and I think I need to pull a little bit more for a recent transaction. Miss River is growing, I mean, like weeds. She's 10, so like puberty is like happening, so she's definitely growing, and so we've had to purchase some things. So let's see what we have right now. We have 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. I don't know if I did that right. 510, 520, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do a speed count. Hold on. Yeah, 524. I think that when I got to that number, I was like, there's no way I have that much, but I was wrong. You guys, I was wrong. So the little bit, well, 200 is not a little bit. I'm not naive to that. $200 a month. I understand that's a good amount that we're able to put, but just the little bit of time that we've been doing that, we've been able to really build it up. So obviously, you know, that's a lot of bills. I don't know why I opted for such smaller bills this time, but generally just to make it easier to make change if needed. This envelope is going to be fine. The matte is a lot sturdier than the glossy. That's just for any of us small business owners that make cash envelopes. Do I recommend this many? No. Please don't. Okay, so then I think we're going into us really quick. My clothes, we're going to do 520s. 5. And then that should mean I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 119. I'm refraining from buying anything right now because I'm kind of in between sizes. Work clothes, I'm adding another 5, and I think I just did a $5 bill. Okay, so now in work clothes, this is my husband's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. This is specifically for like his high-vis gear, his steel toe boots and things like that. Okay, and then we're going to go to the annual tab. Streaming is going to get a 10. We did purchase the year of Paramount, so I did like totally drained it. 10, 11, 12. So 12 is what we have left, just in preparation for Black Friday deals. And then next year, I've opted to stop contributing to Prime from our personal money. I will be paying for this using our business money, since 90% of what I purchase off there is business related. So I am removing that from our personal budget. And then I think that's it. So if I did that correctly, we should have 108 left over for our savings challenges. I don't think I did that right. Possibly. We'll see. Okay, so 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh, okay, so yeah, I did. So this should be $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna take these ones with me. The teller just did the, like, where she puts in the numbers and denominations in the computer, and then the system spits out the cash. So she didn't like handpick this, but I'm not gonna lie, these are gross. So I think I'm gonna take them with me, and I'm gonna see if I can exchange them out for nicer ones, because I don't know, especially if it's gonna go towards my savings challenges. So I'm just gonna throw that in there, take that with me. All right, you guys, I have to head to yoga, and I have to edit this video, get it posted for tomorrow, and I got to film my my savings challenge video. Got to get all the content out there, and I definitely this week will be picking back up on that series. So I'll do like a debt confession and more just kind of like a mini vlog of me talking about our story, our path, doing this type of budgeting. So stay tuned for that. We've just been super busy, and life is definitely lifed. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.